I love that we did not put homecoming on the Ohio State game because they announced the promotions and all that fun stuff for the season at the spring game. They put homecoming on the Minnesota game, and they made Ohio State a red out, which I have some strong opinions on them doing that. I don't like that. But
they're
for
also
the
red.
I know, and they did it. I think it's like a little bit like scaredy cat, a little bit. Like they don't want Ohio State fans to show that they're there if they take over tickets and all that type of stuff. And I'm like, I think we proved in the Illinois game last year that ain't gonna happen. Like Illinois was
sold out.
Correct, but I mean, you could still get secondhand market. Illinois fans were just as hyped for that Indiana game as like we were going into it, and I didn't see hardly any orange. Like when I did the sad fan video that I make, the only sad fans I had in that was Bert leaning over at the knees. Like there was no sad fans because the camera never found Illinois fans. I think that they're worried about the red getting there if we were to do some other things like a blackout or whiteout or whatever. So that's the only thing I didn't like, but I do like that they moved homecoming to Minnesota instead of that. And so we get a Halloween homecoming game, which will be an electric game.
Spooky PJ.
Spooky season with PJ. Throw the
boat. All right, are we down to the last one? That's me.
Yeah.
My biggest takeaway is that we're going back to back. I know we didn't see a lot of the big guys and they didn't come out and things like that. I saw enough. I mean, I watched the spring game last year. I watched the spring game in 2024.
You didn't watch the spring game last year?
Just the level of, in 2024. I watched the spring game in 2024. That's what I'm thinking of. Just the distance of talent and depth that this team has. We mentioned they alluded to like ironing, sharpening iron. Like you have all this young depth, guys pushing guys. You have these older guys making the younger guys better. They're all going up against each other all spring. And I think the biggest thing that stuck out to me was Signetti telling me to my face on my TV screen, watching on the couch after my rec league basketball game, we're going to be a much better team in the fall. And I'm just going to take his word for it. And I think we're going to go right back to the playoff, and we're going to march right down there, whether we're undefeated or not, and we're going to give people a run for their money. You know, it's hard to, I'm not going to bounce back on my take, but once you're in the show, anything can happen. But this team is well equipped to go back to back. They have the talent, they have the scheme, they have the continuity and the coaching staff. They got it all. It's just all about putting it together and having a really strong summer and a really strong fall camp and getting it done. And this team always improves as the season goes on too. So even if we're not, blowing people out by 60 yet, week one, I think we'll be okay.
I love it. When I texted Trent, oh, sorry, go ahead, Trent.
Well, I was just about to say, like, I think all we should ask for, I get it. We're going to be really upset if we lose a game. We're going to be really upset if we lose in the playoff and not do the back-to-back, Brad. But, like, all we can ask for is to have the quality of team and coaching to be in the mix and and be there, especially since flags fly forever, right? So that banner is up forever, and so it buys us some time to look at if we fall short this year, that the sky isn't falling. We literally won a national championship last year. So but to your point, what I saw and what I'm reading and what I'm seeing from other programs, there's no reason not to think Indiana's going to be in the mix. And that is freaking exciting. Who knows what happens in January next year. But for now, I know I like our team.
Yeah. You got question marks across the board. Who's going to run the ball for Notre Dame? Alabama, who's playing quarterback? If our O-line figures it out, we got something. Every team's got question marks, and we're out here complaining. I think our tight ends are a little too young. That's all we got. That's all we're complaining about. Everything else seems so pretty rock solid. Maybe depth at D tackle, but it's like we got like some really good young prospects there, and one of those 7 guys is got to be a contributor, right? And then we got like Tyrone Burris behind him, like the four senior linebackers. I'm going to include Elijah we don't make the playoffs, something very bad happen.
When I texted Trent and asked him to come on this show, I asked him for 15 to 20 minutes.
Hour on the dot, baby.
No, it's great, guys. This is awesome. I love talking ball for sure. So I'm not mad that I got 45 extra minutes with you guys.
I love it. Very much appreciate it. Always appreciate your time. You guys just recorded an episode tonight. That's going to drop in the morning.
Mm-hmm. It's out now. I mean,
these.
you know these drops. You drop them late, and then in the morning you hit all the socials saying go listen because you want to get people on their commute. But putting it out for the night birds if they want to go listen to that after this episode. But the main thing, Alec, they can skip tonight. Tomorrow is a little 500 recap that we're going to drop. But the main thing is Alec comes to defend his crown on Saturday. Or Sunday. Sorry, you did it. You did to me. You said that earlier. May 3rd on Sunday. We're going to drop the college football villains draft with Alec and college football with Sam and Ben Buer and Michigan fan here in Ann Arbor. And we're really, really excited about that one.
Yeah, that was a ton of fun. I always love being invited on the show, doing the drafts, the groups of people you guys bring together, the topics that you throw out, the back and forth that creates. I had a really fun time defending my title. That's all I'll say. And you guys are gonna have to go watch the show and see what happens. But
Brad, Alec turned me down. He had an option between the villains or the traditions, and he says I'm not a traditions guy. He went with the villains, and Alec, the most positive guy in the world, taking the villains draft. But that was a stunner to me that he did that.
I'll come on for traditions. He doesn't know traditions.
They dropped it already, Brad. You can vote on it right now on the Kirkwood and Dunn socials. At Kirkwood and Dunn on Twitter. You check them out. Their links actually.
I gotta follow them on Twitter, which I already do. But
I'm still waiting on Tim. I'm still waiting on Tim to follow me back. Maybe I'll get there after this.
You got to tweet out about Dylan Thieneman. You got to be positive about him because Tim's now all in on Dylan.
I haven't seen a single
Go Bears, baby. Bear down.
Dylan Thieneman tweet.
It's disgusting. It's
bear down. He's such a versatile athlete. He can do so much.
The Kirkwood and Dunn socials are in the description. You can check out the Kirkwood and Dunn YouTube channel. Check out Trent. Check out those guys on Twitter. They're always doing great stuff. Trent, before I really send you out of here, what was your favorite draft pick for the Indiana Hoosiers this past weekend?
I think Riley Nowakowski going to the Steelers is like the most fitting thing for that guy. Like, I mean, I'm kind of sad Mike Tomlin's still not there because like Mike McCarthy, we'll see how he does there, but like for that city, that blue collar worker, 0 stars to this, like that type of thing, I think it's like the perfect fit. And it was something that I hope they use him correctly. I wanted him out in the 49ers because it's really easy to be Kyle Juszczyk to look at that and be like, okay, that's how he is. I mean, Fernando called him that. And so that system, but it's got to be Riley Nowakowski going to Steelers.
Him and Darnell Washington together.
Yeah.
Hilarious tight end room. Absolutely.
Beautiful.
They'll probably play him more like because Freiermuth is still there.
Yeah. He's going to play fullback.
Yeah, he's going to play more fullback, but now hopefully unlike Wisconsin's dumbass coaches, like they're actually use him in the passing game. They know he can catch the ball. Yeah,
look at the tight end screens. I love it. Trent, thank you so much for joining us again. The Kirkwood and Dunn links and socials are in the description. Go check them out. Always a pleasure.
See you, boys.